Potato Eaters is an important painting because it invites us to reflect upon the sacrifices that have been made in order to build a better world, that the sacrifices that these men and these women and those who are bringing the food or bringing essentially to us our potatoes on the table are making for us each and every day. It's about the human experience. It's about the struggle. It's about hard work, and it's about some of the harsh realities of life. Hi, this is Anita from 5 Minutes with Art. Vincent van Gogh's painting, The Potato Eaters, is one painting that doesn't look like a lot of the other Van Gogh paintings. In fact, if you see the painting, you may even wonder, is it really a Van Gogh painting at all? But The Potato Eaters is actually a really famous painting by Vincent van Gogh, and it's one of the more popular paintings that people go to the Van Gogh Museum to see. Here are some reasons why. Van Gogh was an artist who was deeply committed to depicting the realities of life for ordinary people. He believed that art had the power to move people and to inspire them to think about the world in new ways. The Potato Eaters was a reflection of Van Gogh's vision and is attributed to the hard work and dedication of the peasants who toiled in the fields to produce the food that would go on people's tables, that would sustain people. For Van Gogh, the Potato Eaters was a showpiece that kind of helped to demonstrate the difficulty of these peasants and their harsh reality of life that they had sort of coarse faces, bony structures, and working hands that showed how hard they worked. He wanted to show that they have tilled the earth themselves with these hands, that they are painting, and that they honestly worked hard to earn this food. So that's why Potato Eaters also has a lot of symbolism and meanings. It's a painting that's full of symbolism and meanings. The table around which the peasants are gathered is simple and unadorned. The light is dimmed and shadowy. The potatoes themselves are the centerpiece of the paintings. That these potato pickers have worked hard to earn these potatoes, to earn this meal, to be able to eat these potatoes. The faces of the peasants are rough, they're weathered, their hands are gnarled and worn. He wanted to show that their life was hard, it was that this really was a very difficult life. It's an important painting for several reasons. One, it's a tribute to the working class people who toiled to build our world, and reminds us of the sacrifices that these people have all made. It also shows Van Gogh's vision as an artist, that he believed that art had the power to move people and to inspire people to think about the world in new ways. It's a reflection of the social and economic conditions of that time. It's showing some of the harsh realities of the working class of the 19th century in Europe. And it reminds us that we should never forget about these people who are out there working for our food and toiling to be able to bring the food that goes to our table. That's why the Potato Eaters is a moving piece of art. And during his lifetime, it was not very well received. Like a lot of his other artwork, it wasn't considered all a masterpiece. But it didn't really inspire people. But it's a testament to the enduring power of art, and how today this one piece of art has been able to inspire many people to be able to think this way about the Potato Eaters. It's one of Van Gogh's most popular works of art, which is really, I guess for me, it's really exciting to see because, this is one of his pieces of works of art which sort of had a political and sort of social economic statement to it. And that today it's so well received and it's considered one of his most important works of art. It's a beautiful piece of art. Even though it shows these workers in this way, there's some beauty to it. The way the piece is compositioned, the way the workers look, the way the potatoes that are on the table. It's really a very thought-provoking and deep piece of art that really makes you think about art in itself. Potato Eaters is an important painting because it invites us to reflect upon the sacrifices that have been made in order to build a better world, that the sacrifices that these men and these women and those who are bringing the food or bringing essentially to us our potatoes on the table are making for us each and every day. It's about the human experience. It's about the struggle. It's about hard work, and it's about some of the harsh realities of life. And that is why The Potato Eaters is such an important painting by Vincent van Gogh. This is Anita from 5 Minutes with Art. If you'd like to learn more about the potato eaters, I have a blog post which is called Unearthing the Meaning, Potato Eaters by Van Gogh. And in there you can see some of the potato eating painting itself if you'd like to be able to see that painting. We'd like to thank each of you, our listeners, for listening to our podcast. And we'd also like to thank our technical team, especially Rico, for making this possible. Thank you.